Pink Floyd has a new compilation album called Eight Tracks. This is newly sequenced by Steven Wilson on pink vinyl. At first, I just thought it was another reason to send me the same songs I already own. And that's true. But there is one track on here that makes this particularly interesting. This is the Target exclusive of this album. It came out on the pink vinyl. And you've got David and Roger on side one label. And then on the side two label, you've got Nick and Roger. Steven Wilson edited and created sequences between these songs using elements from the multi-track. This is the 9th Pink Floyd compilation there have been. This came with a box because this is actually the Target exclusive bundle vinyl and t-shirt. So it's got the pink vinyl and the box looks much like the record. And this is like the record. It's got the artwork from the 5 albums: Obscured by Cloud, Metal, Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals, and The Wall. And it comes with the t-shirt. Okay. Well, it just might fit. There's nothing on the back, but the real attraction to this album is the last track called Pigs on the Wing. It's the 8-track. This is the complete version that originally appeared on the 8-track in 1977, because Pigs on the Wing opened Animals Part 1, and then it was the last track of the Animals Part 2. So for the 8-track, Gilmore was off, so Roger was off someplace. So Roger hired Snowy White, who's been one of their touring guitar players, to play a bridge connecting the tracks. And that's been only on the 8-track. This is the first time it is on vinyl. I actually own the 8-track with that version, but I can't find it. I have many 8-tracks. This is their first album, Piper at the Gates of Dawn. I've got Atom Heart Mother. I've got More. I've got 2 copies of Umaguma. I've got Zabriskie Point, Metal, Relics, a nice pair which had both Piper at the Gates of Dawn and A Saucerful of Secrets, their second album. I'm missing Dark Side of the Moon. I have Animals. I don't have The Wall. And a collection of great dance songs is the last of the 8 tracks that I have. So because of this, I'm going to pull, with the 8 tracks of this album, I'm going to pull 8 interesting vinyl from my collection, talking about each of the track. The Target hype sticker has pink vinyl, includes the hits, Wish You Were Here, Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, Comfortably Numb and Money, only at Target, opaque, pink vinyl, exclusive black t-shirt, large. The first track of the album is One of These Days. Well, I have from 1971 a Japanese Odeon single, and it's on translucent red vinyl. One of These Days. I'm looking for the white label promo of this. The B-side has Seamus. It's got the lyrics on the back. But this is track 1 of this compilation. Track 2 of the compilation has What's the Deal, which came from Obscured by Clouds. David Gilmour played this a lot in his last few tours. I only have this one single, and it's from the Netherlands. Actually, it's a Dutch single but it doesn't say. It says 3/4 the gold. It's in the, but when you actually play the track on side 2, it plays What's the Deal. And really, really good version. I like this song a lot. On the back side of the Dutch sleeve, it's advertising other singles. I paid $9 for this a bunch of years ago. Track 3 is Money. And I have this beautiful single, Money, Any Color You Like. It's Danish. Really nice artwork, a cartoon of the band. This is a very unusual sleeve. I love it. This is very expensive. I think I paid upwards of $400 for this, probably 10 years ago. There is the track. And then Any Color You Like. But that is track 3 of the album, Money. Track 4 from the album is Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2. I have many, many copies of this, but what I'm going to show here is actually a UK test pressing. There's no fancy label. There's no artwork. And it's track B. It does have the Matrix, HAR 5194. And it's obviously one of their most popular songs of all time for Pink Floyd. When I would go to the concerts to see Roger Waters or David Gilmour and they play this, this is one of the tracks where I'd get up, use the restroom, and go grab a drink. Number 5 is Wish You Were Here. I don't have any singles that had Wish You Were Here on it, so I'm going to show the UK first pressing of Wish You Were Here. It comes in a black wrapper on both sides, wrapping the cover. I'm not going to open that up. Comes with a postcard. There is the label. And Wish You Were Here is the second song of side 2. There was eventually a 2000 release of this track and Have a Cigar and like a jukebox promo. I don't have that, but I've added that to my want list. Running over the same old ground. What have we found? Next is Time on the compilation album. I've got that track from this US American radio promo. It's an EP with mono versions of the track. Pink Floyd's latest #1 album, Dark Side of the Moon, went platinum after a few months after release with smash sales. Here are 4 representatives, so it's got Time, Breathe, Us and Them, and Money. The version of Time removes the alarm clock sound, so it just starts with the music. Us and Them right there. And Time and Breathe. Track 7 is Comfortably Numb, and I'm showing the Japanese single from 1980. It's got Hey You on the B side. It's got the songs, the tracks in Japan, or the lyrics in Japanese. It didn't come out in the UK or US commercially at the time, but the Japanese did. There's the 45. And then there's Hey You. If I remember right, this is 3:59. This cuts off the second guitar solo, one of the best guitar solo Pink Floyd ever had. But these are probably the two of the best tracks from the wall. And finally, Pigs on the Wing. This is the 1977 pressing from France. It's got no cover. It is a pink cover, plain pink cover. It's got a pink insert. And the vinyl is pink. A little similar to, here's the Target, and here is the French. So on the original album, you'll see, where's it? Pigs on the Wing Part 1 starts the album, and then Part 2 closes the album. But so the 8-track took those two sides, connected them together, and Snowy White played a guitar bridge that closes it. And that's what this version is on this new album, Pigs on the Wing 8-track version. And that's what makes this special and worthwhile getting.
For Pigs on the Wing, you know that I care. What happens to you?
So that's the 8 tracks with 8 different tracks and 8 different vinyls from my collection. I didn't show the insert that comes with it. There's the inner sleeve. Do I need another record containing these songs? No, but the sequencing works. The interstitials between the tracks worked. It's subtle. It's not a lot, but I'm glad this track has a place on Pink Floyd vinyl. Compared to some of the other decisions I've made collecting vinyl, $50 for the t-shirt in this wasn't so bad. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.